So, what are we working here? We got going on, we got dumbbell curls. Looking into the sun, fuck me. Dumbbell curls, looks easy enough. You know, you think of dumbbell curls, all you think about is biceps. Well, you know, that's one of the major muscle groups. For the able body, it's an absolute. You can stabilize and isolate that, and you can strictly just do bicep curls using either a preacher bench or a a bicep blaster. But even still, with a bicep blaster, you're still utilizing the muscle group that I'm actually looking to deal with. They're the back extensors. I will show you the picture of all the back extensors and what's going on with that whole thing. You know, take a look. I'm not looking at it right now. I know there's the longissimus, iliocostalis, and there's a group of 3 on right and left sides. I wouldn't go as far as to say we're dealing with the rhomboids, but you know, here's a picture of the rhomboids. Yeah, I'm in my chair, so this freaking video is going to be all fucked up. The rhomboids, which are directly between the shoulder blades, but also at the same time, you're dealing with even the traps. You're dealing with your traps. But when you extend the arms out and everything, you know, your body has to stabilize. Very important. So that be the case. And also, I switch it around a little bit and I hit the hammer curls, you know, hitting the part of the forearm there. And at the same time, you'll notice I don't like using the straps and everything else to stabilize them, only because I force myself to try to utilize as best I can the extensor and the contractor muscles, so that, you know, I got to work on my grasp. It works marvelous. Works wonders. It's marvelous. Well, hold it for a sec. 12-ounce curls, bitches. All right. So anyway, that's where we start with that whole thing. And we simply go into just a straight up dumbbell press. Yeah, this is more or less, this is just straight up deltoids, you know, middle deltoids. But even still, there's a little bit of fronts and rears, but mostly we're dealing with middle deltoids. But you have to maintain your posture. You have to try to not bounce around. Man, turn that shit off real quick. Hold up for a second. Let me try something else. Piece of shit. Had to figure out a better way to grab this fucker. Yeah, you're also dealing with the dumbbell or the dumbbell presses. You're dealing with the rhomboid, not the rhomboids, the deltoids, and along with the deltoids, back extensors. Because even though this looks like, you know, it's a balancing exercise, when you're balancing here, you are actually dealing with everything you do that you attack multiple muscle groups. Isolating is extremely difficult, especially when you're in a fucking wheelchair, because all depends on, I hate the term level of injury, but it's the severity of injury. Because, you know, you can have 2 people that are C4s and one motherfucker's walking like nothing ever happened. And the other guy can't fucking do shit. You know, that's whatever. It is what it is. You know, it's the wonderful world of spinal cord injury, which is the greatest equalizer. Spinal cord injury does not give a shit what race you are. White, black, yellow, red, brown, no fucks does it give. None. Not an ounce. It doesn't give a flying fuck if you got a bun or a fucking wiener. It doesn't give a shit. The only thing you need to join this fucking club is a spinal cord. And yes, spinal cord injuries happen to animals. Elephants, dogs, cats. Fucking hey, snakes get all fucked up. But no matter what it is, that's the thing with the deltoids. As you're doing the press, trying to stabilize yourself, you're using your obliques, you're using your extensors, you're using your abdominals, and you're also using what else? Nobody ever talks about the transversus abdominis. And maybe, the next video I'll deal with the transversus abdominis. Such an important fucking thing. And you strengthen it with breathing exercises. Fuck that, we'll talk about that later. Now, the next on the cooker are side raises. Once again, you're dealing with your, what the fuck was I talking about? Oh yeah, the deltoids. Obviously your side deltoids, all your shoulders. That whole thing, raising your arms up, that's important shit. So by doing that, once again, you're activating the obliques, you're activating the fucking abdominals, you're activating the back extensors, everything in your core, from your fucking neck to right down to your hips. If you can pull this off, it's extremely important. Once again, you'll notice, I'm not fucking, I don't have these things strapped in. Hold the bus. I'm feeling a little parched. Oh, fuck off. It's Friday. I've done my fucking 9 million hours of this shit, and I deserve this fucking beer, motherfucker, after the week I've had, but fuck off and suck on some of that. We'll deal with it as we come. All right, so where do we go? Deltoid side raises. I don't know what the fuck else you want to call them. Look at the fucking video. You can see what's going on. Jesus fuck. Anyway, from there, we are going into... Hold the bus. I'm actually reciting this just from memory because I did this video on Monday because it was as beautiful out that day as it is today. Yep, patio needs to be fucking tightened up. Backyard needs to be tightened up. And believe you me, missy, this motherfucker is going to be tight. We got a little shindig coming in on June, so we're going to make this place fucking so... eat. Anyway, in this one, what we're doing is weighted punches. Once again, you're dealing with holding onto these fucking dumbbells, punching straight out. What are you hitting? Better question might be, what are you fucking not hitting? Do a little diagram. I'm going to show you where the forces are. You'll notice from the arrows that this innocent looking exercise, let me take a zip over here real quick. This innocent looking exercise, it will fucking kick your ass. It wants to pull you out of that chair. It wants you to do a fucking face plant, and then it wants you to drop the dumbbells on top of your fucking skull, knocking you out and hopefully fucking killing you. But that whole thing, you gotta say, I don't think so, motherfucker. Fuck to the no on that shit. But even still, you can see the punching. It's you're doing a little cardio here. Get your heart rate up a little bit. You are doing a little bit of, deltoids, obviously. You're doing extensor contractors. Believe it or not, you're actually doing bicep. You're doing tricep. You're pretty much working everything once again. Shit, this time I'll say from about your jaw, because it even incorporates the neck. And I've talked to you about fucking neck strengthening. It's so fucking important. I've talked to you about breathing. Maybe we got to go through that again, because if you have a breath in your body and you think you can't train, I'm here to tell you you're fucking totally mistaken. Anyway, the amount of stress that you're putting on the back extensors in this exercise is fucking retarded. I mean, I make it look easier because I'm such a fucking stud muffin. But I guess you already know. Sorry, ladies, I'm taken. But all this shit, you gotta, give it a whirl. Check it out. See what you think. I'm using 7-pound dumbbells here. Every now and then when I feel like my dick is fucking down to my knees, I'll put the 10 pounds in. But they get a little difficult for me to hold on to. That is something I'm working on. And I'm going to continue to work on that, and continue to work on that, and continue to work on that, and continue. Did I mention continue to work on that? Because everything you do, you got to continue to work on it, because you only accumulate strength by the gram, and your abilities extending out and things of that nature are judged by the fucking millimeter. All right? Hey, Choi, if you're listening, that's mine, motherfucker. By the gram and by the millimeter. You used it, but it's mine. Fucking prick. You send me another box of fucking goldfish, why you oughta... coming down to Virginia, motherfucker. It's gonna be trouble when I get there. Tell the wife I said hello. Anyway, you know, shit, we can get into diet and everything else. But no, listen, I gotta roll. What you need to do is get moving. If you don't move, you're not gonna move. And if you're not gonna move, dig the fucking hole or what? Seriously. You know, if you can't exercise your fucking body, exercise your mind. Educate yourself. Figure out what's going on. But I'm telling you right now, a strong body equates to a strong mind. A strong mind equates to a strong body. We all know this shit to be true. Yep. All right. Check this shit out later. Hey, I'm doing another video. The next one, it's going to be the medicine ball. I do both of these back to back, but they were both pretty extensive, so I didn't want to put both on a video. But anyway, that's all, folks.
Your turn. You know there's no return. Take your dirty roads. You join the other fools. Turn to something new. Now it's killing you. First it was the bomb, Vietnam, Nepal, disillusioning. You push the needle in. From life you escape. Reality's like rape. Colors in your mind. Satisfying time. your skin starts turning green. Your eyes no longer see life's reality. Push the needle, face that sickly grin. Holes are in your skin, caused by deadly pain. Head starts spinning round. You fall down to the ground. Feel your body heave.
The videos that I do, and the trainings that I do, the disciplines I adhere to, and how I go about doing what I do and how I do whatever it is I do, is all based on what my abilities are. All based on what it is I can do, what it is I can't do, and how hard I push myself or do not push myself. That is mine. What I try to show is what it is I'm doing. Exactly what it is you do or how you don't do is up to you. I'm not here to sit there and, break your fucking balls and tell, do exactly what I do, because that's just fucking stupid. I tell you and show you what it is I do and the effects that it has on me. This makes it so I can, do a little back extension. Does it work for everyone? Nothing is going to work for everyone. No training routine. You can go all over fucking YouTube. You can go online. You can search a million different places, and you're going to find 200 million zillion different fucking, YouTube videos, and you're going to find sites and all the rest of that shit of people training, working on, and stuff like that. And my suggestion is take a little bit from there, make a little bit from there, maybe a little bit off of there, and try to make your very own routine. The one thing I will say is that you should absolutely have some type of training routine. If you don't, you don't. I don't give a shit. That's you, man. That's all up to you. That's done. If you do, awesome. I think you'll reap the benefits. If you don't cry if you can't do something. I realize there are people, with no bicep or no triceps. I realize there are people with no bicep, no grasp whatsoever. I realize once again the severity of the injury absolutely is different in everyone. If you have a spinal cord injury, fucking A, even if you don't have a spinal cord injury, drive and determination has a tendency to either manifest itself or do not manifest itself. All depends on how you go about attacking whatever it is you do. The importance of whatever it is you do in the morning is manifest during the day by how you go about doing whatever it is you're doing. That's all you. I'm just showing you the shit that I do. And the shit that I do makes it so, yes, I can do that. I have a strap right here. My next video is going to be involving this strap and a medicine ball. It's going to be a continuation of this video. I mean, part 2. I don't even know what the fuck I'm going to name this video. You do what you do. But for God's sake, do something. Get physical. Get mental. Get fucking pissed off. Whatever the fuck you do. I prefer being angry. But I'm not angry at you. I'm not angry at that person. I'm not angry at that person. I'm angry at this fucking injury. Pisses me to fuck off. I was actually at a fucking hospital the other day, and I saw a fucking kid, couldn't have been more than fucking 15, in his fucking chair. He got busted up about 6 months ago, and this little shit looked fucking frightened at the world. Frightened. That's why I do what I do. That's why I get involved in spinal cord injury research. Right now, I'm still talking to a doctor. I'm in queue, I'm in line to get involved in this. But because of the fucking pandemic and all the panic-stricken fucking jerk-offs on the planet, everything got all fucked up, and I'm literally like a year and a half behind. But hopefully in April we'll start popping again. We're gonna see what's going on with that whole thing. My suggestion, do you, but do something. Get moving. Get outside, fresh air and sunshine. Work on breath training. Do something. Just don't fucking sit there like a jerk off. Fucking hate people being jerk offs. I'm a big enough jerk off for all you motherfuckers. Don't be cutting in on my fucking game. Fucking work.
And stars to win.